Hello, my name is Kenny Hoang. I'm a senior at the North Carolina School of Science and Mathematics in Durham, North Carolina, and the title of my project is Photocatalytically Degrading Organic Pollutants from Aqueous Environments Using Solar-Powered Palladium End-Capped Gold Nanorods. Now, the focus of my project was largely centered around the degradation of this pollutant right here, nitrophenol. The first reason behind this is nitrophenol is labeled by the US EPA as a primary toxic pollutant, meaning that it's very harmful to any wildlife or humans that come into contact with it, and it is very difficult to get out of that aqueous environment due to its high stability and solubility. The second reason why I targeted nitrophenol is that it's also known as a model organic test pollutant, meaning that a solution that can degrade nitrophenol can also potentially degrade the whole litany of other organic pollutants out there in the world, such as aldrin, DDT, hexachlorobenzene, Mirex, PCBs, and toxaphene. All of these pollutants are the result of man-made endeavors, such as the production of many of the goods we use today. These include drugs, insecticides, fungicides, dyes, leathers, you name it. These drugs are a result of our human action, and if we don't have a solution that can degrade these, then they could cause serious harm to life. Current solutions that can degrade nitrophenol involve highly expensive, ineffective, and time-consuming microbial processes. So I looked at using the photocatalysts, which are materials that can use the sun's energy, which is free, abundant, and clean, to degrade organic pollutants. The problem with current photocatalysts, though, is that they can only use a small region of the sun's energy known as the ultraviolet region. So one of the aims of my project was to create a new photocatalyst that could use that visible and infrared regions of light, and thus be a more usable solution in the real world with our actual sun. The way I went about doing this was I used and studied the field of nanomaterials to create a solution. I used palladium gold nanowad composites, where pretty much that gold nanowad is excited by light, where it can generate hot electrons which are sent to the palladium, where the palladium can use them in a photocatalytic reaction, such as the degradation of organic pollutants. In this way, this composite is more effective than any of the materials by themselves, and it can use the visible and infrared regions of light more effectively than other materials such as semiconductors like titanium dioxide. Pretty much my results show that when I add palladium to just gold nanowads, this increases the effectiveness about 3 times as much. Secondly, I added palladium in 2 different geometries to that gold nanowad, the end cap and the core shell geometry. I found that the end cap geometry was about 1.5 to 2.3 times more effective than the core shell. This is because that gold nanowad is not being covered up and can be exposed to the light, so it can function as it would if it wasn't covered up. So pretty much in conclusion, I created a more effective photocatalyst using palladium gold nanowad composites, and I used it in the degradation of nitrophenol model organic test pollutant. The details can be found in my paper. I hope you enjoyed this presentation.